He does one every day. crossovergrid.com/NFL. It's usually up around 1 o'clock Eastern. He's given us a special one each of the last 2 days. This is the one at crossovergrid.com/PFT. You can play along now. And here we go, Cindy Brady. The red light is on, and it doesn't mean there's hot donuts. There's a hot poker. And now we got to come up with some answers here. Okay, what do we got? Do any of them jump out at you? I've got a couple that jump out at
left,
me.
I'll go right away with the Cowboys and the Colts, right? I mean, I know we have Stephon Gilmore, but I think we have better than that as far as less likely, right?
We want to go low percentage.
Let's go Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker, right?
Ooh,
he was drafted by the Colts, right? He's on the Cowboys right now. Let's see. All right.
There it is.
Yeah.
19%. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good because Gilmore would have been higher.
Yeah.
I agree with you there.
Right.
All right, I'm going to go to the next one. Now I feel guilty in admitting this, but there is another grid out there, and I fully get my fix by playing all of them. I had an experience the other night with Colts and Giants.
Right.
On another grid that may be out there. And here's what I do. I'll get down to the last one, and I won't want to give up. So I'll let it consume my life. We had people over for dinner, and I'm sitting outside trying to have conversations with our guests, and all the while I'm thinking, Colts, Giants, Colts, Giants. And I got it down to three. I got it down to Davis Webb, Curtis Painter, and Ahmad Bradshaw. And I ultimately had to pick one. And I picked the wrong one. I picked Davis Webb. So it's not Davis Webb. I know this one. It's Curtis Painter.
Take it.
And that will be a low percentage.
It should be. Man, good one there, Mike.
2.5.
Really good one. All right.
Maybe Ahmad Bradshaw would have been a little lower. All right. Can I do the next one?
Please.
Can I finish the first line?
Please.
Because I think this one will be low. And I've been waiting to use this guy because he's one of my all-time favorite players. I've got his book Fatso both in hardcover and in paperback. Art Donovan, Colts Hall of Famer. I'm hoping for a very low percentage. Pete, what do you got for me?
It's got to be low.
Don't fat finger it.
Wow. That's the lowest I've ever seen right there. That's amazing.
Yes.
Good job. No picture for good old Art Donovan there. All right. But,
yeah.
All right. So I'm like the Washington Cowboy box there. I'm a little bit like scared there. I don't know if I'm blanking right now as we sit on players that were.
We can move on.
All right, the Giants and Washington, I have one that I know for sure right off my head in Landon Collins, right? But is there anybody else that jumps out to you as far as Giants and Washington crossover there?
Yeah, and this is one of those that it just drives me crazy because I start thinking Joe Theismann because he got his leg broken by the Giants. It's like, I mean, he never played for the Giants, but I have to sift through that clutter in my mind to get to whoever it was.
Michael Pierce is another guy that's coming to my mind, the linebacker.
How about Eric Flowers? Did he play for both?
Antonio Pierce. Eric Flowers might be a good one. I think we go with Flowers. I think that's the lowest one.
ERECK. All right, let's see what Eric Flowers is. 4.7. I'm surprised it's that high.
Okay, right. That's strong.
We need an obscure Commanders Hall of Fame inductee, and I would submit Bobby Mitchell to you for consideration because Darryl Green is going to be a high percentage. John Riggins would probably be fairly high. Can we do Bobby Mitchell? I assume Bobby Mitchell's in.
Yeah, let's do it. I like that.
I think Bobby Mitchell's in. I think he's in.
Damn, you're killing it, Mike. 0.16.
It pays to be old, baby.
Damn.
It pays to be old. All right. We're going to put a pin in Cowboys Commanders unless you've thought of somebody.
No, I haven't yet. No, not yet. I'm still.
I'll keep thinking of that one. Let's work down the next one. Top 10 pick NFL draft, Dallas Cowboys.
Well, I mean, right away I go to like Ezekiel Elliott, just as far as like recent history. We know that. I know.
Going to be too high.
Troy Aikman, that's going to be too high. Who's some other top guys that we're missing? Zach Martin wasn't top 10.
No. That was the year that they were going to go Johnny Manziel. It was like 14.
Right.
I was Harvey Martin a top 10 guy? That's where this game drives you crazy because you get inclined to fly a little too close to the sun on wings of pastrami with some of these, and you take a chance, and it blows up in your face.
I mean, Emmitt Smith was in the 20s, I believe.
He was
right?
not. He was not.
Tony Dorsett, was he
Michael
a top
Irvin
10 guy? That's I feel like he was.
I feel like he was 6 or 7. But wouldn't Troy Aikman? I feel like Troy Aikman's going to be a lower percentage. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Then who? Who do you say? Who are you saying?
Well, I think Zeke is going to be like 90%.
So you want to go with Troy and just be safe
but I
here?
assume, well, I feel like we should just go with Troy and be safe.
Yeah,
Let's go with Troy and be safe.
Let's go Troy and be safe. Troy Aikman.
Come on, Pete.
It's going to be pretty
Not
high,
type,
but
Pete. Let's go, Pete.
All right, that's not bad.
All right.
We could have done better.
Well, I will defer to you on a Giants player who was a top 10 pick.
Well, I know. We could go with Big Phil. I mean, that's up there.
I feel like we should.
Well,
I feel like we should.
All right, let's do it. Let's go with Big. People might not realize Big Phil was a top 10 pick, so that might be. Man, 0.59.
Oh, my gosh. A lot of people don't realize
Holy crap.
the Big Effort was a top 10
this guy,
pick.
Wait, this
Good
guy
Lord.
you're asking to make the grid, he didn't know we might pick Phil Simms? He didn't got a picture of my freaking dad here? What the hell is going on here?
He's updating it as we go. Hey, let me tell you something. The guy's on the West Coast, it's 4 a.m. local time when the show starts.
Wake your ass up and get a picture of Phil Simms on there. I'm just having
Jared,
fun.
I know Jared is his first name. I don't know his last name. Let me go. Now, this is like fairly wide open. This is one where you go old and obscure. And I think that it feels like it's not very old and obscure to me because I'm old and obscure. I think Joe Green is going to have a low percentage at the intersection of top 10 pick and NFL Hall of Fame inductee.
Ooh.
Are you fine with Joe Green?
Yeah, sure. I'm fine with that. You might be right. I think that will not be an often guessed one. Holy crap. We're going to have a good score here.
Here we go.
But this is the one, Mike.
If we can come up with the last one. If we can come up with a Cowboy and a Commander. The mortal enemies of the 70s and the 80s. I mean, this is it. Who played for both teams?
Oh, I got one. His name is
Joey
Prime Time.
Joey Galloway.
Prime Time.
Oh, there you go. Prime
Deion
time.
Sanders.
Well done.
Right?
Well done. It's probably going to be a high percentage, but let's just get out of Dodge because look at that lower row. We'll take the 41 when we got that lower row, and he's got a picture. We also could have done Alfred Morris, who was an 1,800-yard rusher as a 6th-round pick in 2012, and drove a 1990 Mazda 626.
Oh, refresh! They got him. There's the pictures.
There we go. There's Big Phil.
There's
Big
is.
Phil, and there's Art Donovan.
Awesome.
The name of his book is Fatso, and it's a great read. One of the great stories
That's
in there.
not politically correct this day and age. How dare he does that?
They were playing a game after the circus had left town, and the offensive and defensive linemen were throwing elephant crap at each other during the game. All right, let's take a break. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.